In today's video, I'll be showing you the fastest way to find the Barista cousin and farm aura recipes in BLOX fruits. First, I'll be going over all of his spawn locations in the second sea. Then I'll go over how to quickly farm him in order to get a bunch of different aura recipes. So, if you enjoy, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, since we're so close to 10K subscribers. Anyways, let's get into it. We'll be doing this using Portal, and you'll need the World Warp ability unlocked, which makes it 100 times easier to travel across the map and find the Barista cousin. Of course you can do this without Portal, but it's going to be a lot harder, and it's going to take a lot more time. You also will have to be in the second sea, since the Barista cousin can only spawn in the second and third sea, and the third sea simply has too many huge islands, making it harder to look for him. Now let's go over the spawn locations. First, we have the haunted ship, and he can spawn inside under the right staircase leading to the second floor. Next is Docks 3, or the green zone, and he can spawn near the docks down here, along the rocks. Next is on the hot and cold island, specifically the hot side, on top of this building where the Smoke Admiral spawns. I just forgot to record me teleporting here. Next is on the Snow Mountain Island, by the boat dealer, who is located on the corner of the island closest to the green zone. The Barista cousin can spawn along this wall here. Next up is the Forgotten Island, or the Skull Island, and he can spawn along the hills to the right of the skull. Finally, we have the Winter Castle, and the spawn location for this island will be on top of the walls left of the gate. Here the Barista cousin actually spawned on the green zone, and you can see he spawns on the rocks right next to the docks. Now, some things to go over. First of all, you will need full body aura in order to talk to him. To check whether or not you have full body aura, you can see if you have the Iron Man title, and if not, then that means you don't have max aura. Once you do though, you can then talk to the Barista cousin, and it doesn't matter which stage of aura you have equipped. Also, the Barista cousin only spawns after 5 minutes in one of these different locations, and he despawns after 20 minutes. Now, unlike the Master of Auras, who the Barista cousin replaced, you don't need to spend fragments to unlock an aura recipe. You can simply talk to him and get it for free. Now that I've gone over everything about the Barista cousin, let's move on to the actual method on how to farm him and aura recipes. To do this, we'll be using Portal and searching every spawn location that I showed you before, starting from Docks 3 or the green zone, then moving over to the hot and cold island, where we'll be looking on top of the building where the Smoke Admiral spawns. Next, we'll head over to the Winter Castle and check the left wall next to the gate. Then, we're going to go over to the Snow Mountain and check the spawn location next to the ship dealer, who's located on the corner of the island closest to the green zone. Next up is the Skull Island, and we're going to check the hills to the right of the giant skull, or left of it if you're on the outside. And the Barista cousin actually spawned here for me, so that's already twice that he's spawned while recording this. Finally, we're going to head over to the haunted ship and check under the right staircase. Once you've checked each island, you can repeat this simply by joining a new server and checking there. Then just keep on repeating, and usually you'll find the Barista cousin once per server, so it shouldn't be that hard to find. Also, you don't have to check each island in the same order I did, as long as you actually check each island. It doesn't matter which order you do it in. Here I'm in a new server, and I'll just show you guys how I do it one more time so you don't forget. We're going to start at the green zone and check the docks. If the Barista cousin isn't there, we'll move on to the hot and cold island and check the building that the Smoke Admiral is in. And if he isn't on the roof, we'll move on to the Winter Castle and check the left wall of the gate. If he isn't there, we'll move on to the Skull Island and check the hills next to the skull. And I know last time I checked the Snow Mountain Island before the Skull Island. But like I said, the order doesn't really matter as long as you go to each spawn location. And I found another Barista cousin on this same island, which is the third one I've found within the past 10 minutes of recording. So if this doesn't prove to you that this method works, then I don't know what will. If you guys also want to farm berries to actually craft the aura. I made a video on that, which I'll leave a link to down in the description. So go check that out too. Anyways, I'm not going to go over the snow mountain and the cursed ship since I've already found the Barista cousin, and you guys should already know where the spawn location is at on those two islands. But if you've enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, as it's greatly appreciated and it helps out the channel a lot. So yeah, see you next time.